Hello, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this live session. Uh, so we are going to discuss the playing 11 for India and England, the third Test match. It's going to start tomorrow. Interesting selection from England. We'll start off with England first because when I look at the playing 11 of England, not much changes. Expected change. Jofra Archer comes into the playing 11, and surprised that uh, I did not see Gus Atkinson, who has a great record in Lords, especially against India. So it's something that I do not understand. So they stick with Bashir, who's their half spinner. So they believe that they do have the opportunity to produce wickets on a turning track. If so, if it supports in London, which is the Lord's Cricket Ground, it's home of the entire world for the cricket. When you look at the statistics and the analysis point of view, I just get the feeling India will start as the favorites. I know it's too early to say, but given the momentum, the batting abilities, the bowling abilities, I think it's going to be India's game. And when you look at the track record, given 2014, 2018, 2021, all these three times, whenever India played a Lord's game, they won. And that's some of the psychological advantage one would could say on that. So England pretty much the same lineup. I thought of two changes, especially maybe Josh Tongue will be missing and Braden Cars will be making his way. But I don't see that happening. So which means that they believe they would like to go with the playing 11 that they went with the last thing. So Chris Wokes, Ben Stokes has to ball once again. So it will be a lot of burden on Ben Stokes as a captain. And remember, he's having a lot of fitness issues. I'm not sure how Chris Wokes react to it. And yeah, Jofra Archer's inclusion might be looking good, but he's coming after a long time. The last time when he played a test match, I believe it was in 2021 or 2022. So coming out of 3 4 years, it takes some time. I know he has played a lot of county cricket, but again, it demands a lot of energy and fitness. And moreover, Jofra Archer's career has been full of injuries. He has gone two elbow injuries so far and one stress fracture. So he's coming with a lot of injuries point of view. I know Brendan McCullum, the head coach, said that he's looking quite fit and looking great in terms of bowling. But we'll see how the things go for England. England, I think they have to adapt to a situation where they are going through a very serious transition phase. One could understand there's no Jimmy Anderson, no Stuart Broad. So there is lack of experience in this England bowling squad, and that's where they're really struggling at this point of time. Geoff Archer's inclusion will be some home advantage and some sort of feeling for them, but I just get the feeling of when you make a comeback after 3 4 years, I don't know how is it going to happen. So that's the playing 11 for England. It's pretty much the same except for that one change. Okay, all right. We are going on to India's playing 11. What could be the probable 11? Because India did not announce their playing 11. England do so every time they just announce it before the game. It's quite unusual. So I don't get that, to be frank. what is the need of announcing your playing 11 on 24 hours before itself? I don't know, it's sort of a confidence or saying it to the people that these are my playing 11, watch it out. So I just don't get that tactics from England to announce the playing 11 before itself. Not generally you see it in the toss of the playing 11, but now this is quite astonishing. So when it comes to India's playing 11, what could be the probable changes? I mean, there's no second guess, right? We are going to see Jasprit Bumrah. He has taken 14 days of rest, and I believe that should be more than enough to make him to play on the test number 3 for India. How about introducing of Kuldeep Yadav? We have discussed a lot of things in terms of Harshdeep Singh and Kuldeep, but I just get the feeling India might go with only one change, which is removing Prasidh Krishna and going with Jasprit Bumrah. But if there is any scope for Kuldeep Yadav, that all depends on the pitch nature. Looking at the first look at the picture of the Lord's cricket ground, I see a lot of grass. So, which means they would like to go a proper English summer cricket. So, I think Kuldeep will again miss it out. We have to see whether he can feature in maybe in some other tests. But looking at the conditions, there's always sideway movement in Lords. We discussed it. The pitch is one side slope in nature, one side down in nature. So which means that Akashdeep will be again key. It will skid on, and Stuart Broad, the legendary uh, England bowler, said that he's very much worried about in England's batsman abilities to face Bumrah, Siraj, and Akashdeep, which means that there's going to be a lot of help for the fast bowlers. And I believe, I mean, when you look at classical test matches or when you look at many other things, definitely it has to be said we are going to look into win the toss, bat first. And that should be ideally fit for me. The reason is such, whenever you look at, there's no point winning the toss and bowling first. I see, it may look quite tempting that overcast conditions, green pitch, where there's a lot of grass on it, would like to ideally uh, get the batsman out. But I believe that it's always go and bat first. 1 hour of play will be tough, but as an international cricketer, we do expect that standards from them. So 1 hour of play, if you can negotiate it well, then it becomes a very easy track to bat on. And especially the session 2 and the session 3 will be much more easier. So I believe that win the toss and bat first. So I think India will adapt to it. I don't see winning the toss and bowling first is a great idea in test matches. So that's the playing 11 for India. Kuldeep Yadav, I think maybe missing out once again. I'm not sure whether he has really that place. If so, India believes that there is a need of wrist spinner or a China man, then definitely Nitish Kumar Reddy will miss out. It's going to be a little harsh, but if you would like to play Kuldeep, then I see only Nitish missing out because Washington Sundar has played really well with the bat, with the ball. Also, he has done some decent work. So that's how the things stand. So Bumarah's inclusion will be a great boost for India, and we have seen it how he is capable enough to take wickets. So England going with this playing 11, India's this is a probable playing 11. We are not sure of exactly how the things are, so we will have a glance over it once we reach out. So I don't see the session rate scoring at 4.5 or 5 per over this time. It's a different condition and the lots average score has been pretty less in the last three times that a team has played. So I just remember one of those innings of Ajinkya Rahane's. What an innings! Yeah, I mean, it was in 2018, I believe, or 2021. Yeah, it was one of the fantastic innings. And Shardul Thakur has played a very useful hand. I remember India were 180 for 8. Yeah, I think, yeah, 180 for 8, and Shardul Thakur's half centuries has given India that hope, and we all won the match. So India have some great memories over there, and the 2021 was one of those matches. India were under tremendous pressure, 180 for 8 in their second innings on day 5. They started, Pant got out, there's only one wicket left, or two wickets left. That partnership between Bumrah and Shami, 89, and the lead was 262, 272, and India has declared it. It was a brain-filled moment for England cricket team. I think it was under the captaincy of Joe Root. So 62 overs or 60 overs odd left. 272 was the target, and India clinched on to a wonderful victory. And I think that has been in my memories for a long time. The Gabba Test match and the Lords, because the situation is such. England believed that on going on to the day 5 with 2 or 3 wickets in hand with a lead of 180, they thought of wrapping it up and chasing the target on last day. But when India came out with the bowling, they were relentless. And that's one of the memories which I have now. So looking on to the batsman point of view, I think this will be the last chance for Karun Nair to prove him what he's capable enough. I don't see him removing in this match. Maybe one last time, one last opportunity for Karun Nair. If not, Sai Sudarshan will be knocking the doors. So that's how the playing 11 looking for India and England. India will start as a favorite. It's going to be a very iconic venue for all the young cricketers. Gill playing for the first time, Jaiswal playing for the first time, Siraj and Bumrah already played, Pant also did. So, wishing them all the very best for the vice captain and the captain who will be, especially the captain, the vice captain has already played in lot many times. So, if India win this, that will be a great boost for the entire series. It's rest assured that we will not be losing it. And remember, this is the part of the World Test Championship cycle 2025 to 2027. So, points to be considered. And one last wish, or you can say one last wish, of course, yes, it is that I want from the all the teams is that it's important that maintain 90 overs in cricket. I believe whenever you play a test match, 90 overs has to be bowled, and unfortunately, we see only 80 or 82 overs have been bowled. So, which means you're losing 8 per day on an average, or 10 per over on an average, which means 50 overs. So, you're losing half a day of your test match, which means it can cost you a match. And the latest ICC rules has brought down that it is some sort of a relief. It's not relief, but exactly it's you're utilizing those 90 overs. It's important that the first hour play 26 overs, next hour play will be 34, 26, 34, 60, and last over 30. So that should be a sort of thing that they have to look into it. But again, with lot of bowlers, with last of fast bowlers, it's hard to control the timeline, and that's where I just find it tricky. But I hope that 90 overs will be served, because there will be a lot of drinks break. Some people will be coming out for the physio, the concussion, if any. So if any injury happen, We are going to lose a lot of time, but we're not going to make it up. So you have to look into it. It's a good new rule that ICC has introduced for players, that after bowling a over, you need to start the next over within 60 seconds. So hope that brings a lot of overs again. So that's how that pitch is looking green. No wonder that's the situation England is going with, because they do understand they are under tremendous pressure. India will be believing they can do a lot of good things here in Lord's cricket ground and make it 2-1. It is possible to make it 2-1. Again, if the batting is good, we do have enough bowling attack to bowl out the England batsmen. I believe it's going to be a lot of seam and sideway movements for the fast bowlers, which means that the slip cordon will be in the actions all the time. It can be a 35th over, or it can be a 40th over. Definitely slip cordon in England with four slips or a gully fielder. I think the thing should be fine. So that's how we wrap it up this live session. So India will look on to clinch 2-1 in this third test match. The series, the iconic series, Anderson and Tendulkar Trophy. Thanks for watching this. We'll come back to you.